Yell.
Got a jungler coming though. And it's going to be time to try to fight on to Ruler. The flash, the exhaust, the autos finally up to it goes off. Decent damage on a Ruler. Is it going to be enough now? Flash to follow. Beautiful by JieJie. The shield comes in again. They get the trade kill. Now Life's got some teammates. Double TP coming in now as well as the junglers show up. Scout going to run back. BDD the same. A 1-for-1. Both AD carries dead.
And they're rewarded for their initial split push, and whoever gets the advantage there. But also the team fights are a bit different with EDG going hard on Viper!
Just deletes Ruler, and now maybe a counter again because Rascal TP is down. Level 6 in the Gwen. Doesn't have the damage. A good slow comes in for Lulu. Chasing out as much as they can. And he's just dodging away. Not going to fight any more crowd control. Just let level 5 on the Lee Sin does not mean a kill.
For Scout, which gives them the initiative and the CC to try and make a Rift Trail play. Meiko, though.
Just the root. Meiko doesn't have a flash. Get away. Going to buy some time with the tidal wave, but waves goodbye. Can you rush down the Herald in time? Answer is going to be yes. There's the spike for JieJie. And that's going to mean more cash money. Keep in mind, 2 plays right at the top. Flandre can be snowballed off that.
Yeah, so nice pickup for EDG, but I actually really like the adaptation coming up from Gen.G as JieJie finds a knock-up.
Damage. Red Spike going to build him some time, though, and Clid going to chase in for a bit more. The kick flash life finds the execution. Clid, that was beautiful.
Yeah, teammate positioning is so much more important in duels in the river. The extreme levels here. Gets the flash out of Ruler and the kill down. There's no question on the Dragon now.
Oh, Lee Sin's going to lay in the queue. Flash not going to get you much. Oh, there's too much healing. Tidal Wave's going to hit on a 3, and that might mean a kill. Knock up from Clid. Thank you, Lulu. Barely going to live. Viper's flash does not get the extra last auto that he needs. Dash over the wall, so we'll be missing one of his steroids if there is a fight to break out. Ruler stepping up pretty confidently. Flashless, but has his ultimate. Be the first for him of the game. Down a 3k health in the Herald. They got to make sure Clid is around for the smite if he wants to go for it. Nah, going to be claimed here by JieJie. Is there a team fight though? As we look to find a stun on the 2. Knock up, not quite going to find. Kick back, hits Meiko, and that means Nami falls. Scoretrigger keeps Clid alive, and a big charm keeps it a little bit longer, but Shockwave turns one back around. Viper firing freely, finds a second kill. Exhaust traded, fighting Ruler, jumping away, staying alive for a moment. Life flashes, and his life flashed before his eyes. As that is Viper dropping. Scout looks for Ruler. Ruler cannot get out. Auto attack, a shield. You gotta get this kill. He's gonna claim it. 1 left alive versus 2.
Yeah, and we see objective going the way of EDG, but that fight coming.
Split, but Gen.G walking to the pit, double control just to make sure that Trinket Ward can't see anything. But EDG are grouped up. Everyone's here. Scout TP'd in, and we get another chance at a 5-on-5.
Be careful for EDG not to funnel up for the big Seraphine ultimate. If you get multiple people hit by that, the misfortunes will destroy you. Need to spread out.
Scout claims the scuttle, bit extra vision. Still Gen.G playing on their controls, but there's one in the brush behind them, so they're still in full vision. EDG know what's going on. Dragon pulled back yet again. Smite still up for both players, 900 apiece. As it is in this year of League of Legends. Dunk comes in, Shockwave on the 2. Lee Sin gets the Gore Drinker, and a spike comes in. Okay, second Dragon for EDG. Flandre kiting back. His dodge zone is down. Rascal would love to keep the chase going. Gets some decent damage. Kick back. Will not kill Viper, but Clid is on the chase. Clid gets the kill. Will he trade his life? Not just yet. BDD's there to support him. Gets the root. Gets a lot done. And now we get the rest of the squad chasing in. Beautifully done. Gen.G find 2 kills.
And rapid fire cannon, he keeps dashing in aggressively for this extra damage. He's such a confident player in his own movement.
Ooh, snare.
Yeah, but he's so tanky. Keep in mind, he has gotten solo turret for the last...
Oh, Viper, he gets it!
Huge charm, and Viper just goes down! Oh, that man has been defanged. A kick into the wall. Scout gonna stay alive for now. Clid to be Shockwave back. Goes in far. Gordricker on a 3. Staying alive for the moment. Rascal sniping. Can't quite find those. Flandre finally goes down. And yet again, it's Gen.G finding 2 kills and turning for a Baron.
And BDD, yet again, makes a critical pick for the team. Viper has been so confident in his movement freak, but he does not flash the ulti there. BDD gets a pick, and Gen.G get a Baron.
And it's crazy because we were questioning if BDD can have the same impact when he is on the supportive team.
No, we've got the upper hand here. We've got the soul to draw you in.
We're going to take some poke. EDG have more summoners. 4 flashes up to the 2 of Gen.G. So repositioning could be a huge factor here. Flandre sitting in the wings. JieJie, of course, knows he's the primary front line, but now being zoned away, Rascal going for the pushback. Viper getting kicked. Viper flashes and stays alive. Health bar is low. Will be able to dash across the wall. Lee Sin drops, and Viper this time around saved his some of his fellows for the right time. This is how you do it. Getting away from the skill shots. Charm is going to miss, and EDG looking for the Dragon Soul. A dunk out of the backline. Gore Drinker and a stopwatch for JieJie. Ruler's got nowhere to go. Finally flashes and burns the stopwatch, and that is now Dragon Soul claimed.
And the big thing for EDG,
ED landing these stairs right onto Viper, that should not be the norm for the team. So, that play is going to be incredibly important. No,
Eric's down, Chase, ulti, and he's out of shields. That is a lot of ability power, and now the dunk on the BDD has a flash. Bullet time comes down. Tidal Wave's going to hit there as well, and BDD barely able to slink away. Perfectly timed bubble. Absolutely no way out for Rascal. Teleports to his doom. So incredibly high. 4-item Lucian. Flandre, the Runekeeper, wants to deal damage. He's going to spot Clid, though. Can they zone him out? Because Ward's going to go into the pit. Now they know. Going to get a bit of damage. And Clid, here comes the dunk. He's going to flash back out. BDD locked in place. Does not have a flash. Does not have a stopwatch. Does not have a life anymore. Speaking of him, down to 100 health as well. As it's going to be Gen.G running away. Do you turn back to Baron, or do you find this kill into Clid?
I feel like for EDG, it's simple solution, just turn back to Baron. Looks like
the team fight itself. Is it going to be enough to end the game? We'll have to see. Still 2 minutes left on the Baron buff. So EDG not only have Soul, not only have the gold, they get the extra stats from the Baron here as well, as the Dragon goes down to 10k. BDD waiting on the sides. Does have a flash, could get a huge ulti, because Jax is hitting mid, by the way.
Yep, Flandre's in base, and he's at the Nexus turret. They had to send Rascal back. Can he even cover the Jax? The Nexus turrets are melting, and they're teleporting!
Scout! They're trying to end it now! Never leave a man behind! Shockwave gonna be Zonia's, but the Nexus will fall! We have seen these fights before, and yet again, the LPL wins.
That is the one thing you're looking at as a jungler whenever you're ganking Renekton. But Rascal returns to the scene of the crime.
All right, Scout's gonna miss some farm, but now Rascal is flashless. He's caught up a little bit of CS. Healing, his Q's now on cooldown. There's the knockup, there's the combo. Scout pulled the aggro. Goodbye, top lane's over.
a stem from what's happening in top lane, right? All the map is connected. Flandre able to play very self-sufficiently. Has been getting his own vision if you do look at River to where he's able to play like this. Rascal fighting it all in though.
For a lot of damage. Second dash going to be up soon. Flandre! Oh, Rascal! He was first flooded, he was camped, and he's solo kill.
Don't get the all-in for the chase down.
It also goes back to the point about Flandre trying to be self-sufficient, of Gen.G punishing that.
Ace comes in, they get the root onto Lee Sin just barely, but a charm and knockup. Meiko wants to tank the Q from Lee and is able to do so. The big health comes across, Ward have to kick backwards. Is this going to be enough to kill out Viper? He's running for his life, his health bar is at 1 and he's going to go down. Clid finds the gank in bot lane.
Another out! Are so important. When your mid-game here hinges on so many of these picks and trying to make these plays,
JieJie still going to be attacked there, finds the knockup, actually able to catch BDD, who jumped in but couldn't get the push back. However, Lee Sin is on the follow through, and Clid gets a third kill of the game. That's going to be Scout locked up, not quite dead yet. Sidesteps the Sonic Wave. That would have been a chase down for sure.
Push Ward, then you can overcommit to a side of the map and force your opponents to answer the hard push of the Herald, but it is a really good pick here.
Good play by JieJie, but still rooted in place. He's gonna get kicked, then killed. Well done by Clid. Best he could do was to ult through the charm. Still gets knocked down. It's gonna be a fight for some Krug gold. Not gonna matter a whole lot. Gen.G proactive, winning in game 2.
It's Gen.G unleashed in the mid game here. They just continue to beat up EDG. That ward in the Tri-Brush Freak. They call up the bottom lane, and Ruler with the Jhin ultimate opening up again. Clid finds another 3 kills for him.
Scoop back on a Scout. Ruler lands the snipe, lands the kill. It just keeps happening. This game belongs to Bond a minute ago, and turret only going to lose about a quarter of its health. Ultimately, it's not a whole lot done up here, but nothing given away, so it's just some extra turret chip.
This teleport very deep. They're going for the pick on the Renekton.
Yeah. They know he's isolated. They know he's away from the rest of the team, so Rascal going to be attacked and shut down. 500 gold goes through to the graves.
And that was... Keep your eyes open for a possible flank angle, too, because if they can get a deep ward here for Gen.G to allow Rascal to teleport in, life is looking.
They're looking. They're going to find the knockup. Is it enough to kill BDD? Clid forced back as well. JieJie so incredibly low. They get the Lulu ulti. Viper can take some of it. He's going to run his way out. Is this going to be a play? No, gonna jump backwards, but be careful because they can keep on going. It's a flash in for Clid. It's a flash in for life. 1 kill so far. Will they find a second? Meiko is low. Meiko could drop, and Meiko does. Really gonna get that kill. Looking for another flash is in, finds the shutdown, and Flandre's on his way out. Gen.G are gonna find this game. They're gonna find 4 kills. The map belongs to Gen.G.
EDG overreach, and Gen.G will walk this one right to the base.
And amazing to see, especially from Clid and Life to Fall that went up. Rascal with the flank as well. And Gen.G looks like they can just walk this one down.
If you come at BDD, you better not miss. They punish the turnaround. JieJie goes down, and Gen.G will even it up.
All right, 1-1 in this one. A stopwatch for good measure. Not going to matter. You are not going to defend this base. The Nexus turrets will fall. The respawns come in. A dunk for JieJie to buy a little bit of time. Flashing away to safety. Rascal gonna take out this turret for a while. The rocket might land for a bit of damage. And maybe, just maybe, the Nexus won't fall. Are there gonna be a little bit more to play in this game? Looks like yes. The Dragon is gonna be a gimme. As Gen.G are, at least you go for the Vision, but you might go for the Baron Rush. Now, Clid did stay on the map, but that means he hasn't spent since the last team fight. It's a little bit more than normal. TPN, they're gonna rush this down.
Clid.
It's gonna be a smite fight. It's gonna be a smite fight. Is Clid gonna get it?
Clid.
He is. You gotta be kidding me. It just keeps happening, and we're gonna have a whole bunch of kills. It's Flandre running for the hills. A Realm Warp brings 2 to safety, but they're gonna pick up every single one they can. Okay, it's gonna be BDD putting a stopwatch. It's gonna be 3 shots for a minute, but BDD stays alive. Scout and Meiko doing the best they can. Flandre cannot lifesteal enough. Ruler keeps finding the kills. Then a stopwatch buys another couple of seconds. A flash of safety will not bring Meiko back to life. Ruler gets another, and that's gonna be the ace. This time it is Gen.G finding the kills. Clid does not miss smites, and game 2 is gonna go to Gen.G.
Amazing to see from the early game coming out from Gen.G, especially Clid. It felt like he was everywhere. Hard to find opportunities to come into game in skirmishes or in team fights. You always find a lot of use coming out from your W. Is a lot of trading in bot lane, Kobe.
They're gonna trades with Ignite. Yeah, getting pretty low. 100 health on a Viper. Flash follow, and life brings death. The Guardian shield will still tick down with Ignite. Meiko trades one back.
Yeah, I was about to go over the teleport advantage and possible usage. Looking for the 5-on-5.
Jumps in. Will he be an easy target? Looks like no, as it was a blast plant, so you can always ward hop back away. Now it's a full 5-on-5 available.
Gonna test Clid.
Renekton's already shoved the wave into the turret, so a bit of farm actually being lost by Flandre here. 3k health on the Herald. Gonna pop it down to 2,000. Smite fight gonna be in pretty soon. JieJie gonna miss his first engage. Clid finds the kick, and they're gonna find that first kill. Gets the smite, no problem. 5v4, Gen.G came to play. Gen.G came to conquer.
And that was just so weird coming out for BDG, in my opinion. JieJie jumping in after Flandre gets
landed, but now Flandre wants in. Ult and Ignite gets the ulti back. A flash out of Rascal. And you got to auto in between those ult charges, so he has to turn around to the minion wave, and Rascal, last ult charge, will not quite kill, but it forces the ulti out in case there was a dive.
Look at this rotation, though, too, on the mini-map. Clid coming up.
Okay, gets kicked into the wall. A good dodge away with Flandre. Careful, Rascal will show up. The slow's going to be decent. Flandre able to lifesteal back up. Tidal wave onto a couple. BDD going to go for the play. Has an extra flash and gets right back out. Life knocked into the air, but not taking enough damage to be killed. Mid lane turret down to a single plate. Minions tank the damage. BDD walks out. A kill and 1,000 gold difference remains. Dragons count still only at 1. Has to burn the flash, but they might find the rest, and they do. Clid lands the skill shot. JieJie gets a knock up, but he's going to be rooted in place. Thank you, Everfrost. Reinforcements have come, though. BDD going to fall. Tidal wave not going to get any more targets, but Viper's on FTP. BDD not going to be an easy target just yet. Viper going to cleanse away, and now looking for that fight onto Rascal. Tidal wave to buy some time. Push Ruler out. Rascal still the target, but not going to go down. And Clid is here for the flank, here for the kick. Is he going to get the target that he wants? The flash stun. The double knockup from Lulu, and they're going to slaughter everybody. 2 for nothing, 2 for 1. They do trade back on a Clid, and EDG forced to run.
It doesn't matter that the TP came out
on that side, but vision is imperative.
Rascal gonna try to mark, right? He's the one in the way. 8,000 health from the Baron, still going down. Vision is gonna be in the pit, though. The controller not far enough up to force it out. Life goes down! Viper refuses to play defensively, and this time he is rewarded. BDD pushed a bit low. Will it be a smite fight, as EDG are staying in the pit for now? Clid has landed. practically every single smite this championship. And be careful, Jarvan. Drop down. 5k health. Baron resetting. Rascal forced back. Scout's on the chase. Down to 1k health. Ruler not going to open up just yet, but Scout is going for more. Gonna find the slow. Gonna find the assassination. EDG 2-0.
Rascal, and even committing maybe BDD down there to try to find a pick on a Flandre.
Oh, they're trying. He's going to be sleeping. No, he's going to flash away and stay alive. Cleanses away from the bubble, but Viper's out of summoners. Meiko forced a flash at half health now as well. This is going to be a tough fight for EDG now.
Yeah, Gen.G have to pressure now. They waited so long. EDG have played the econ game for so long, and now critical flashes on both bottom laners from EDG and the health leads mean that Gen.G will take this moment, this opportunity to try and force on the Baron. Teleport is ready.
There's the ward. They spot what's going on. What's this play going to look like? 10,000 on the Baron. Scout wants the poke. Can't find it just yet. Viper is out of summoners. He's got no Gale Force.
Oh, BDD's behind.
Just his dash to live. BDD not going to land the first bubble. That's going to be a cooldown for a while. Flandre jumps into the pit. He can always E back out, but he keeps the Baron aggroed. There's the jump on out. 6,000 health now. Ruler still waiting to go. Sleep on a Meiko. Going to be blocked by JieJie. No Q to land. 5k on the Baron. Is this the play? A jump in. Huge damage. They can try to burn Baron right now. They could have everything they want. Meiko dropped low. Scout wants to burst. Clid pushed around. Is this the play? It's been claimed. That one goes to Gen.G. The kick does all right. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Flandre going to be attacked. Flandre cannot kill Rascal. BDD at 1 health, but Scout is in. Scout is here for supremacy, and it's 2 more kills picked up.
Because right back here with the Baron, what can Gen.G get out of it?
We're going to keep our eyes on Miss Fortune and on Zoe. Again, Zoe having so many angles she can play with in corridors like this.
Gonna find JieJie just yet, but there's gonna be a turret down to the bottom lane. Flandre in for a bunch of damage, drops Rascal well below half. And BDD, you poked, and you got poked back. You were flashed down and jumped to the opposing team. A recall, I don't get cross-map. This is gonna be Dragon Soul. Oh, and Rascal. Yeah, okay, he's got a Guardian Angel, but that is life's ultimate down. That's 1,000 health left on the Renekton. Flandre is hitting the Cloud Drake. Dragon Soul is going to be claimed. The surge of movement speed going to be valuable. Life poke down to 1k. Scout run around, a lot of move speed. And Rascal's got a flank play. Rascal's got his ulti popped. Rascal's gonna go in for this one. Bullet from the Scout, and they delete 2. Rascal's huge. Viper trying to kite away. He will stay alive. GA popped, but EDG have to run for their lives. Flandre the attack. Flandre the target, and Flandre to die. Gen.G may lose the soul, but they win the fight.
Yeah, when you don't have a gate, you need to find those flanks. Rascal doing such a good job to set up the key damage from Ruler to take down Scout, who's been the key member for EDG in these fights.
Again, the individual heroics from Gen.G.
Got the wave. That's the big thing. He dunked, it deals AoE, he EQs out, and he's running at Mach 3. Thank you, Cloud Soul, but here's the new wave. This one will mean a turret, and they gotta buy 30 seconds. 20 for Scout, 10 for Meiko, 30 for Flandre.
Yeah, they got the wave, but there's another one right behind it, and Gen.G are gonna usher this one into the Nexus turrets.
Viper ult on, gets away from the bubble. They gotta fight for this wave. JieJie gonna do his very best to knock it up, but he should be dying for this one. Can they fight for the rest though? Health bar's getting a little bit low. Tidal wave to clear out the wave as best it can. He's drowsy. He will be dropping. The kick back. Viper barely lives. 1 turret down. Second one gone as well, but Scout is here. Is it going to be enough? Will they get the Nexus? Viper's in for 2, but Ruler to knock down the Nexus. Gen.G too much though, still fighting over these. Smite is up for both junglers. You put it in the brush, you can kind of take the advantage. And it looks like it's still going to be with the wave push in. Oh, that bubble could mean a lot. Yeah, they can find the knockup if the spells are back available. Find at least an auto attack going in for Clid. Here's it going to be enough as it's Azir coming in, the Emperor, and the first kill comes in. And now JieJie going to fight for a bit more. Does trade it back. Is it going to be enough? He's channeling to teleport away. He's going to go to sleep. Oh, Scout!
And trailing Ruler in life, so they don't get anything out of there, and that's big for EDG.
Gonna be stunned, gonna be locked up. This is so much damage. The ult comes in, the flash followed through with the Heartbreaker, and Clid is on the board.
Yeah, really nice play coming out from Gen.G. Maybe Flandre assuming that Clid would want to make his way towards bot side with the fact that their bot lane was late on the rotation, trying to get some vision down for Dragon, but instead does commit to getting this in top. And Rascal as well, not only denying minions, but getting another plate of gold. Actually, his first plate of gold.
Still, more than 0, so I'll take it as a +1, and now Tidal Wave coming across, big damage, the bubble's gonna land as well, BDD, he's ignited, he's got a shield, and he's just gonna drop Scouts on for 3.
Scout steals away one of his champions, and he's
Turrets for killing them outright anymore. And look at this, Jarvan's on the way over. Azir and Viego, they're on the way first, an early TP, they're going for the quick dive. It's gonna be a bit of a 4v2, Ruler cannot get away with the kill, Forza flashes out, life flashes won't matter, and it's gonna be him dropping. Scout wants a bit more, I believe he lands the bubble, but it's not gonna get anything else done, as they are gonna be back down to the turret. They're gonna knock down the first turret.
as he can. His teleport is ready, his flash is ready.
All right, but he's just autoing the turret right now, so what's the call gonna be, EDG? If you keep playing this one, you can be outnumbered, you already are, it's 5v4, get some help on the Dragon. Smites have gone Clid's way, and they will yet again. He still doesn't miss. The TP comes in to take the fight. The dunk comes in. Clid won't find the kill just yet, and it's a swoop in. That's a 1, but the slicing Maelstrom turns it back. 3 kills so far. Kennen gonna make it a 4th, and look at...
They need to watch out for Flandre, who does have flash up, so doesn't even necessarily need to find the flank, can go straight into Gen.G.
Can wait for the rocket belt. It's still going to be on cooldown for now. Starting the auto attacks, but they're inside the brush with a controller in it, so there's no vision on the Gen.G side. Scout coming down on his own ward, though. Going to push Gen.G back a little bit. Bubble's not going to land. Once again, aggroed onto the Dragon. 5,000 health. Clid waiting on the left-hand side. BD trying to find his opponent. Scout going to look for poke. Not going to get it just yet. Bubble may have landed onto the Graves, but Clid's still waiting. Clid's landed every smite in this series. Clid's gonna try again, and Clid's gonna get it again, once again, and it's soul point for Gen.G. EDG cannot even team fight with a gold lead. BDD goes in, and so does Flandre. 2 for 1 so far. Rascal low. Clid should drop, cannot get the reset. A Sun and a Rascal. 3 alive versus 2, but 1 kill for soul point feels Gen.G favored until they get this one. That kill's gonna go through to EDG. +2 on the team fight. Down goes the ward, and not gonna be any poke just yet, but it's once again, as you play for this, you take the midway first, you make sure they can't counter your turrets, looking for the play. They might find the sleep, they might find a knockup on a 2, into the canyon they go, and Clid able to jump over the wall, but this could be it for the Kennen. Able to force a couple of flashes out, a stun, and almost dead. Sidestepping it, but BDD finds the long-range shot. Zoe not recorded out of the pit. Right now, they try to own the bottom river. They can spot roughly where Viego is. They see him on the wave. They know what's going on. Maybe they take the fight, but bullet time is available. Make it rain slows them down. Gen.G gonna play in these brushes. They've got control wards in most of them. EDG had the Dragon spawning in 1 second. Will they find a team fight is the question. It's Viper coming in, taking some damage, a really good culling. Rascal could be a target, asleep on a Clid, not gonna mean much, but Ruler's at half. JieJie doesn't find the engage. He's gonna find his own death, a flash to safety, and now Rascal wants in for a bit more. Has an ult, the flash means nothing. Takes a bubble, but the health bars are at half. EDG gotta burn down this Drake. And Gen.G may just go for the bot side. Flandre gonna stay in the brush, gonna find his ulti to zone out Clid, and force him to jump over the wall. They might find this kill, but they might find Kennen dying. It's gonna be a Dragon picked up. It's Scout getting the sleep, getting the first kill, and they might, they should, and they do get Ruler. The dunk onto life, 3 for nothing.
They've done it! EDG have done it! They finally marked Clid! They got him! They're chasing down all of the kills!
And BDD is at 15%! He's gonna get blasted and he's gonna die! Rascal left alone.
Push that one in, keep utilizing your siege with the Zoe bubbles over the wall. Maybe look for an angle if Flandre can find a way in. If Gen.G try to stop your siege and look for an engage, and just by the book so far for EDG.
How much weapon do you have? BDD at half health again. Rapid fire cannon Lucian with an Ami buff. Pretty decent damage on the double shot. And once again, he's gonna be forced back to heal. No, he's gotta stay around. It's bullet time to clear. A sleep on Lulu will not get them a kill, but it's still gonna create some space. The turret at about half HP. That's another sleep on Lulu, but Scouts out of cooldowns. Tidal wave to try to push them off. They've got just the cannon. Not gonna mean a whole lot here.
Cannon buffed up still. Gonna have another 30 seconds. 1 extra wave comes down mid lane. This will be the last one before the Baron buff does fire.
My, that is damage. Thank you very much. Cannon and Scout come together. That's gonna be mid lane turret falling as well, and you don't really defend this 5v4. You give the inhibitor for sure. The question is, what else are you going to lose? All the way back in the fountain goes BDD, and it's time to go for the Nexus turrets. They've got double cannon, they got a whole wave, they got a 5v4. It's a jump in. Scout is legendary. Looking for the dive onto the Nexus turrets now as Clid is low. Rascal trying to stay alive, and here comes the last final dive. Slicing Maelstrom cuts Gen.G to pieces. BDD tries his hardest, finds nothing. The ace comes through for JieJie. We've had an exciting set of semifinals. We're going to Game 5, EDG in their first semi.
An objective.
Oh, BDD gonna be in range almost, only for a slow though. Able to sidestep the knockup and walks away, but that doesn't mean he's gonna drop a couple of CS here. And can they train for a bit more? I mean, Scout could theoretically go for the big route. Yes, he does. EQ's gonna be back up. The flash follow! That was beautiful. The youngest player left the world sets the top lane to teleport down to make the play. Rascal gonna try to go for his own completion as he's gotten a turret plate down there. May have Mythic waiting in base. Bot lane turret. You take the first two by hand, you summon, and if you can stay around, that can be the entire turret. Do they have the damage they need as Viper shoots in yet again? It won't kill with just the charge. Renekton finally now gonna take the recall. Turret down pretty low, play on the top side. They've got the root, they've got the knockup, and they're gonna find the second kill. Scouts 2-0, last time that happened, they won the game. Life wants in, but do you really want a 5v4? Jin opens up, looks for the shots. So far so good on the Life, removing some from the Gen.G health bars.
And it all
good sidestep as Life dodges away, but they may still go for this dive. The turret's not going to live very long, and Scout's here to find the root, to find some damage, follow up by the Jin as well, still just throwing in damage. A dunk onto Misfortune, sidestepping most of it, and it's going to be flashes to get away from the solar flare, but that's still Viper finding the first kill. Realm Warp shows up for a bit more, a dodge away from the shockwave, 1-for-1 so far. Clid would love to find the next bit of the kill. Gets a knockup, Viper though kiting back pretty well, and gets the next one, and now opening up for a little bit more. He's assassinating with these shots. The fourth one puts him at 1 HP. And JieJie now wants it on a BDD. Flashless on the Orianna. A bit more at the Gorge Ring. The auto attacks come across. And EDG are 5-1. Oh, smiteable. Nope, of course. Clid's there. Of course it is. It's going to happen. Rascal does not quite get to walk all the way up. Okay, whoa. Stunned, rooted, he wanted it, he's not gonna get it. Rascal walks his face in, a double stun in from Meiko, and that means Gen.G may have killed the Herald, but can they win this fight? Meiko is low, forced to walk away, 1-0 EDG.
Yeah, Rascal goes in
for EDG, top lane and mid lane, better on completions. And now EDG, do they get their third dragon? Clid still wants to front line, make it rain a decent slow out from Ruler, but when's the next actual fight? BDD sidestepping the deadly flourish. W comes in, Clid finds a slow. Does he want the fight? Not just yet. He's got a control ward. River going to be pushed toward now as the dragon has spawned and has been attacked, but EDG are giving away the control as Ryze is clearing mid, and Life is in for the flank. Gen.G go in, they find the knockup. They look for the kill, but Viper stays alive. Will they kill Meiko? Yes, a 1-for-0. The shots come across. Ruler a bit isolated, but will not be hit by the skill shots. Rascal a bit low, and Life has been traded back. The dunk comes in. It's 3 unanswered. A stopwatch for Scout, and he stays alive. It's the ace. It's Gen.G falling. It's the last hope of the won it. The first time they've headed to the World Semi-Final. It appears they will win it, and in so doing, be the first time they head to a World Final. Would love to keep that streak going of winning when you make it happen. Clid goes in for the play. Ulti still available on the back line. We have JieJie going in. Stun's gonna hit onto Life. They still find the back line. Ruler trying to stay alive, cutting away, and Clid is down. 1-for-0 in a gold lead. A 5v4 looks good. Scout would love to push down Rascal. It was his flank that killed them in game 3, and it's Scout that gets his revenge. It's Flandre knocking him down as well. This was a tough battle as Clid is knocked up. They walk into the circle. Gordrick are not going to change the results here. And 11,000 gold. This battle was back and forth. At times it was ugly. Clid had outsmited JieJie the entire time in this series. But when the ganks came through, when the early game was better, JieJie got his team so many first bloods and snowballed those lanes into victories. In game 1, it was bot lane. In game 4 and 5, it was mid lane, and his teammates did the work when he helped in. And now going for what could be the last push. Still 2 minutes 45 on the Baron buff.
And we're going to be keeping our eyes on JieJie. No Cataclysm. Meiko, though, does have his ultimate, and they do want to look to start and engage. They have 2 waves of minions, one with super minions. They can look to keep sieging this down with things like the Jin and try and find an opportunity to go for the engage.
Gonna be the Jin to start it up. Sidestepping every single shot, but it is 1 turret down, ready to keep going. Still a 10,000 gold lead in the inventories themselves, let alone the wallets. Clid gonna sidestep a bit here. Turret still under fire. Can't go for bot lane just yet, still waiting for the wave, but the Baron buffed cannons are going to keep flooding in. The supers come in now as well to knock down even more. This turret's going to fall. Gen.G, when will you fight for your life? And open Nexus is the time as Clid is in the back line, taking the shockwave to help him to try to knock down JieJie, but it's not going to happen just yet. Stopwatch burned. 1-0 so far. Take the second. Here comes the Realm Warp. Clid left alone. He will fall, and Ruler sees his kingdom fall to ashes. He's got no turrets left. He's got no life left, and he's got no road left to the World Championship. Viper puts in a couple of shots. BDD is going to die, and the Nexus falls, and EDG, the last